I always knew, as long as I knew what to do, I would do it. That as long as I had the plan in front of me, I would literally do it. And I was pretty much confident in this thing because every single time I got a homework assignment from my teacher, if I sat down to do it, I would do it the best out of everybody inside the class. The same went whenever we had a test or an oral exam. And basically, if we had already pre-given questions and answers for it, I would learn the answers. Or even if they just gave me the questions, I would just get the questions, find the answers myself, and actually learn it and get the highest grade, regardless whether it was an oral examination or a paper examination. I knew that I would make this happen. But then came girls, guys, going to the gym, increasing confidence and getting into shape. I didn't know what to do whenever it came down to actually living life in general. I knew what to do when it came down to school, but when it came down to social life and more specifically my own health, I had no clue what to do with it. So 2 years later, brother, I finally found out the way to actually not only increase that, but to also in some way quit every single bad habit, including masturbation, which is probably the reason why you clicked on this video. So inside this video, bro, I will give you the 3 hidden tests that I had to literally pass in order to be here telling you this. I wish I knew this, bro, a few years ago. My life would have been so much different if I knew this. But no hard feelings, bro. At least I can teach you about it now. So let's begin with the first one, brother. And the first test is warped priorities. What I mean by warped priorities is that you, as a normal person, bro, you will be misled by self-improvement YouTubers, by NoFap YouTubers, by people that tell you, oh, you should do NoFap, you should do NoFap, you should actually count days and all of that. Stop focusing on NoFap and start focusing on self-improvement. Let me ask you one question, bro. If you try to override a bad thought inside your head, can you really do it by thinking bad about it? You probably cannot, or at least it will be very hard. But can you really override an old dark thought inside your head? Let's say somebody just killed a dog on the street. Can you really override that thought with a new good thought over it? At least the dog is in a better place right now. You can, and it's far easier. So you probably do remember this from physics class, that energy cannot be diminished. It can only transform itself from one type to another. The same thing goes to your thoughts. They are forms of energy, small electrical impulses inside your brain. That's what they are. So if they cannot actually diminish, but they can actually turn into something else, why not turn them yourself? If you have a bad negative thought, bro, why not just make it so that it is a positive one? If, for example, you don't want to go to the gym, you just lie to yourself and fake it till you make it, but you actually mean it. And you just say to yourself, man, I love the gym. I will actually meet so many new people, increase my confidence, see how my muscles would look like 3 months from now. I will go and do it. You can override that. And that is what you should do with NoFap as well. NoFap, or quitting masturbation, bro, see it as you are, but at least from my perspective, it is a negative thing. It is something very shameful to literally have to quit masturbation or pornography simply because you are addicted to it. I don't know about you, bro, but I wouldn't be proud of that fact. So I see it as a bad thing. So what did I do for it? I actually override it with another thing, which is self-improvement. What is there better than self-improvement? Than you constantly improving by 1% every single day of your life. One day you're here, then the next day you're here, then you're here, then you're here, then you're here. So just focus on your self-improvement journey instead of your NoFap journey. And how would it look like? It would be like you going to the gym, actually focusing on reading books, meditating, fixing your social life, fixing yourself. That's what you focus on. You don't count the days. And that also is the second lesson. Don't count the days. Many people, in fact, it is brutally how many people do this mistake, even though they know it isn't working. No, not November, brother. Helped out nobody. Nobody has quit due to No Not November. Let me give you the same example I give to so many people. if you put a hungry dog inside a cage and you locked it up and you didn't give it food for the next 30 days, which is an entire No Nut November journey, let's say for some miracle this dog actually survives, and on the 30th day you just open up the cage and you let the dog go to the food. Do you think that the dog will just look at the food, examine it, and just say, man, I will not eat this anymore. I'm a higher being than this. I will not actually eat anymore, bro. I'm above this. Or do you think that the dog will just go ahead, eat the food anyways, and that's it? I know it's kind of an extreme example. I know that. But it makes a perfect sense whenever it comes down to No Nut November. Stop counting the days and focus on something else. Instead, if you just focus on your days, bro, your self-image has not changed. Let's say you even beat No Nut November. What after that, brother? You simply were on this period of your life where you simply decided, okay, bro, I will challenge myself. I will not do this and between this time and this time, and that's it. I will not eat this specific food between this time and this time. But what after that? You will still eat the French fries, because you have the personality of somebody that eats the French fries. You will still go ahead and masturbate after the 30th day, because you have the personality of somebody that masturbates. That's what I'm trying to get to here. Change your personality, don't count the days. And how do you change your personality? Very simple. By doing the things that you would like to do in the future. And how do you know that? Close your eyes right now, brother, and imagine your future self. I will give you some time. Can you see him? What habits is he doing? What does he look like? When is he waking up? Is he going to the gym? Is he meditating? Is he reading? You simply by visualizing that, you already know what to do and what not to do. Do you see yourself in the future masturbating? Do you want your future self to masturbate? My guess? Probably not. So because of that, brother, not only do you know now what to do, but you also now know what not to do inside your life. So just basically imagine your future self and start doing the actions that he does. And if you're a little bit more advanced in this journey, bro, you can even start visualizing yourself daily doing those things anyways, even if you didn't do them. So that's what you do, bro. And then you suddenly switch your journey from NoFap to LessFap. LessFap is a journey, far better journey, where, for example, if you relapse twice a week, the next your goal is to relapse once a week. Then the next goal is to relapse once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks, once every 4 weeks, and you constantly just progressively overload it to a point where you simply have quit, to a point where simply you are in the same position as I am, where you can't even remember the last time you actually fapped. And then we have the third test, and that is warped purpose. Your purpose is literally something very, very, very meaningful inside your life, something that every man should have. So don't focus on life while having a lame addiction. Your purpose isn't to quit masturbation. Your purpose is something bigger than that. So what is that? Find that out. Find out what your purpose is. The way you do this, bro, is basically very easy. You just sit down and think about what would you like to do. Literally ask yourself on a paper, what would I like to do for the next 20 years, 20 hours a day, for the next 20 years without getting paid, and I would still enjoy it. What would that thing be? And focus on that. It can literally be anything, from cooking fish or anything, all the way up to literally making businesses, successful businesses. It could be any one of those things. And if you know how purpose works, bro, you know for a fact that you can monetize any one of these things. So not only do you find your purpose, but you actually go on and even live life while you actually have something that you enjoy as your current primary income source. So find your purpose, brother, and don't be lame whenever it comes down to it. Because many people say, oh, but my purpose is to be a great father. Yes, bro, everybody should quit masturbation, everybody shouldn't smoke, everybody shouldn't do the bad habits, everybody should be a nice person, and everybody should be a good father. That is a default purpose. Yes, you are correct, that is a purpose layer, but it shouldn't be your main priority. If it is your main priority, brother, you're obviously doing something wrong. Your purpose should be something bigger than your own son. That, for example, you wake up someday in the morning and somebody is in danger and he's a part of your purpose. That thing would be more important than your own son. It sounds so controversial, it sounds so morbid, bro. But if you raise your son correctly, if you raise your son the right way, he will understand why you actually did that, why you actually decided to leave home, even though your son had to go to the, let's say, school because of this person. Now, of course, if your son is literally about to die, you know what to do. But if your son has a minor issue, you know what not to do and what is the right thing to do. So that is what purpose I'm talking about. Something not just transcending yourself, but even your own child. So find that powerful purpose out, bro. And out of a sudden, your NoFap is no longer your purpose. And out of a sudden, your life is slowly getting better. Girls begin to notice you. Guys begin to respect you. Your fitness journey just skyrockets. Your testosterone increases. And out of a sudden, bro, here you are, walking on the street with a confident posture, with a deep voice, just speaking with everybody like a king. And you don't even do anything for it, other than your usual stuff inside life. That's all you have to know whenever it comes down to quitting masturbation. I hope you found this video valuable, brother. And if you have some other questions, or if you want something furthermore explained, bro, you don't have to do anything other than just simply take action on this video. But some people literally need somebody to just tell them, hey bro, I will do this and this and this and this for you. I will hold you accountable, in order for them to actually do the work. So if you're one of those people, bro, there is nothing to be ashamed of. I'm here exactly for you. I believe it is the first or second link in the description, brother. Schedule a call with me. It's a free call. I will see you on it, and I will see if I can actually help you out or no. Thanks all for watching, brother, and I will see you on the call or in the next video. Bye bye.